Here we go. Super excited to be talking about this Jam Air shoe. Let's crack this open. You're gonna be greeted with the sticker pack, some important information that basically breaks down the fabric, the warranty. This is the AlpineStars Jam Air shoe. It come in a few colorway, and your boy had to go with a gray this time around. Usually I go with a black or a tan. I went with the all gray at the very top, heavily perforated. You're gonna have the ApeStar logo right on here. I say ApeStar just for fun. AlpineStars. You're gonna have a white sole with a little hint of highlight green on here. We have the AlpineStars logo beveled into the sole of the shoe. Right in the back, AlpineStars also. It's actually textured. There's a feel to it. It's like embroidered almost. You have a little bit of green here. Again, it's perforated to give you a lot of breathability. If you look at the very front, the toe box here, it's solid. There's no perforation on here. That way you can kick up through the gears or bang down on them. It's already a patch that is solid and stable that you can use. That's not gonna be worn down, or really dope. The very bottom of the shoe is pretty flat. It's like a standard sneaker style, but it is really rigid. It takes a lot for us to bend, meaning here, if you were to go down with the shoe, don't expect your feet to be bent in a weird shape or position. The sole definitely has reinforcement in it. A large portion of this is going to allow you to have a lot of airflow through while you're on the road. You have a little bit of AlpineStars logo right at the very front. Again, it's tastefully done. I'm not a huge fan of tons of logos and branding, but the way this is done, I like that it's done in a tasteful manner. It's a dual compound almost, okay? So you have harder leather in the very top here where the laces meet. You have harder leather, and here is gonna be perforated leather. That's gonna be all on the side of it, all over the tongue, which I'll show you shortly. You have a suede-like material back here, and there is a reinforced heel guard back there. You can feel it. That's gonna protect you in case of anything. You do have an additional bevel that's here of the side of the shoe where your ankle will go, just to kind of protect on the inside of it. You also have an additional piece of protection. You can kind of see it. If you press down, you see the shape of it that's embedded into the suede-like material. Really cool shoe. Right now it's quickly crawling and becoming one of my favorite shoe to actually have in my stable, because one thing that's really important to me when I'm out there on the road, I do a lot of street riding, and I always tend to ride to either a meeting with clients, or if I'm just chilling with people, I want to be able to go to a restaurant, and I don't want to be wearing heavy motorcycle style shoes. I like something that's very crossover, where I could kind of dress up, rock some blue jeans, white tee with my riding jacket, and then still be able to be safe while I'm on the road in the same vein. We gotta pull everything out. I always like seeing riding shoes that have a tuck-in area for the laces. That way so they don't get bind into the controls. That's always very interesting when they do that. But I'm already seeing something here that's really cool about this shoe. And you can tell the shoe is very rigid overall. There is a wicking material on the inside for sweat. Let's take a quick look on the inside. The same mesh material. It's heavily perforated, so whatever airflow that's gonna come through right here on the tongue is gonna breathe right into your actual foot. Really dope. Very interesting take on a riding shoe. It does come in several colorways. You can get this in an all black, which is really cool as well. You have the gray, and also there's a green color. So I think it's a very interesting take on the styling and the colors that you can get. You also have this pull tab here on the tongue. Also, if you look here, it's a multi-style piece of fabric here. It's in black. You can see it says AlpineStars right on there. This is not just a design aspect of the shoe, guys. It is elasticated, right on perforated suede tongue. This is elasticated, this black part. You can slide the excess laces into that to keep it away from the controls. Really smooth touch. You have a little bit of a pull tab right in the rear here, guys. That neon green back here pretty much prop up the shoe onto your foot. Really clean. The quality and fit and finish of this shoe is really incredible to me. It feels just like a shoe you would wear just to kind of hang out and chill with your boys. You know, if you're going out to a party or going to an event, or you're being super casual, you can get away with this. But in the same breath, you're extremely well protected when you're on the road. The stitching, really clean. All right, no imperfection in the stitching. I mean, this shoe is well made, guys. Really like that. I would highly recommend these. They look cool. They have a lot of protection, a lot of perforation, and they're extremely rigid once you have them on. You have a little bit of flex in the toe box so you can kick the gears up, but I am thoroughly impressed. It has uniform toe box on both foot, so you won't have like an awkward feel when you're out there on the road. Both left and right foot, even though you only use your left foot to shift only, both toe box are evenly designed where it looks uniform. You can rock these whether you're just chilling on the road, whether you're doing some heavy canyon carving. You can feel safe in those, and they're high enough. They are just high enough for you to feel safe all the way from the top of your toes to the back of your heel, all the way to your ankle. And these are the problematic areas if you ever were to go down without a riding shoe, your foot not being steady. Those 3 key points are prominent in this design, guys. Very excited to have this on the bike. Very excited to do a long-term review and let you guys know what my thoughts and take about this. When I'm out there, when I'm riding, I like to be safe. I like to be protected, but I also like to have gear on that I can wear on and off the bike. And this is it for me. This is my jam. This is my style right here. I think I'm digging this so much, I'm gonna have to snag the all black with the gum sole, you know? Lots of swag on this, man. Lots of protection. Really dope.